Hey everybody, welcome to the first episode of Top Trail Talks with SpecTACKular. As you know, Top Trail is fortunate, we're especially fortunate that SpecTACKular has been a longtime sponsor of Top Trail, partnering with us since the early days of our ride logging program, and SpecTACKular is the official ByAthene tack of Top Trail. I personally have 4 headstalls, and one I just got in the mail today, and I absolutely love it. I can't wait to put it on my horse. Along with 5 grooming collars, a beautiful matching breast collar that goes with one of them, and also a pair of braided reins that my husband loves. So you can say that my horses look pretty spectacular when we get out on the trail. Thanks to you, Sherry. So Sherry is the president and the CEO of SpecTACKular, and you're going to meet and get to know this specially questioned and friend of mine in this video and in the upcoming episodes of this series that we're going to put together for you over the next month or so. And now we got some I want to show you the new video that Sherry, not the new video, sorry, the new website that Sherry has been working on diligently. It is amazing, and it's right here. Bear with me. Okay, there it is. Isn't that beautiful? And everything is new on it, new photos, new, it's arranged nicely. You can order directly from the website, and Sherry can talk about it a little bit more in a little bit when we get back to Sherry, but I just wanted you to see it. If you have not seen this website yet, you need to go on over there and go to SpecTACKular.com and check it out. You will not be sorry. It is amazing. All their tack is made in America. You get a lifetime warranty, and it just performs like no other tack you've ever had. So I'm going to get us back to Sherry.
Hello.
Hi, Sherry. So let's go back to the beginning. And this is Sherry, by the way, and her lovely assistant, Sophie.
My model.
She's beautiful. She wears everything well. So Sherry, let's go back to the beginning. What inspired you to start making ByAthene trail tack?
You know, Troylyn, like so many entrepreneurs, I couldn't find what I wanted is really what it boiled down to. I got into trail riding, oh gosh, mid 2000s, back into it, I should say, and a friend introduced me to ByAthene. Like so many at that point, I rode this Western leather tack, and I couldn't believe this material that I didn't have to clean and that could go through the mud on the trail and would stand up to that. And so I fell in love originally with the ByAthene material as an alternative to leather. And then I couldn't find the designs that I wanted. A lot of the original designs and manufacturers that turned the ByAthene into product, now my competitors, they make very lightweight tack. That's the goal of much of their tack, and it nothing wrong with that. I just had more of a Western flair, and wanted something that was a little higher end, but in appearance as well as in performance. It kind of matched up a little better with the longevity and the durability of the ByAthene strap. I wanted to make a high quality product.
Mm-hmm. So can you contrast for us ByAthene versus leather?
Sure. First of all, I think a lot of people kind of have a misunderstanding about ByAthene. ByAthene, the company, which is a product made in the United States, and it has been since the 70s, not new by any means. As a matter of fact, the Amish make 80% of their harnesses out of ByAthene, which is always a very funny statistic to me. You have the very traditional group of horsemen that have adapted such a modern material. But that aside, ByAthene out of Ohio makes the strapping, and then there is a lot of people like myself that turn it into goods. So it's like leather in that leather comes from the cow, it's tanned, and then people do all kinds of different things with leather goods, and the same is true of ByAthene. So when I began to design our company's products, I chose the ByAthene strap to make it out of, and I wanted everything we do to be very different and to complement the ByAthene properties. What a lot of people know about the ByAthene strap is that all you ever do to take care of it is you dunk it in a bucket of water. As a matter of fact, because as you can see, I ride with white. I even put mine in the dishwasher a couple of times annually. Well, when my husband's gone. And anyway, so it's very easy to take care of. Some of the things that I have now educated myself on that I did not originally appreciate is that the ByAthene is so very comfortable against skin, whether it's human or horses, that as long as it is stitched and sewn and assembled correctly, it will not rub on the human skin or on the horse's skin. And I love to give as an example of that is that every NFL football player's football pads are held on to the human athlete with ByAthene strapping.
Wow.
And athletes at that level just don't make mistakes with their equipment, right?
No
So
kidding.
I liked that too about the ByAthene. So there was two great reasons that I leaned towards ByAthene and against or away from rather leather or poly webbing, which of course is the other thing that is used with horse tack. So anyway, I chose ByAthene for those two big reasons, but there's a few other properties. This time of the year, as you can see, it's 90 some degrees and humid in Kansas where I live, and ByAthene will not mold and it will not mildew. I'm outside of my trailer where I leave my tack, and I just don't have to worry about either of those things. And then something I fail to talk about quite a bit, but it's become more and more relevant, is actually ByAthene is what they call antimicrobial, which is a big word, but that's why it's used in medical gurneys. Is it doesn't absorb water, which makes it great because you can hose it off, put it right back on your horse, or cross a river, and it's not absorbing liquid. But it also makes it appropriate for even things like medical gurneys.
Wow.
So that's why I chose ByAthene. It's more comfortable for my horse and a lot easier on me, and the longevity of it is just incredible.
Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot of good reasons to use ByAthene tack.
The only thing that it doesn't do that leather does is it does not, you can't tool it, and it doesn't smell like leather, but I'm happy to light a candle.
Yeah, the leather candle, and you
Exactly.
have so many color choices too.
Yes. I forget sometimes that I would not certainly not have white leather tack. No
No.
way. It wouldn't come clean, and it would even be solid because it would be dyed. And the same is true of other materials. So anyway, the ultimate is that it comes now, and I think it's 43 colors. Some of those are reflective.
Mhm.
Um, the glossy that you see on my horse is well, there's two flavors of the ByAthene, as I do explain to people. This is a leather-like version, or the beta,
Mhm.
and it feels and looks just like leather. You wouldn't know the difference, except again, all the great things like not absorbing the sweat, cleaning up easy. And then there's a shiny version, which is what the white is on Sophie.
Okay.
And there's no quality or longevity differences. The glossy is the traditional one used by the endurance riders because it weighs less and it's very lightweight.
Mhm.
But other than that, they're almost identical in the overall performance, and they're identical in the strength.
Yeah.
So, but we do entire outfits, as you see, out of the glossy or the lighter weight version. But a lot of our more Western riders, will choose the leather-like version of the ByAthene and then accent with the glossy. But there's no right, there's no wrong. It's all about choices.
The way I've seen it. So yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So
Thank you.
is there anything else that's different about it that you'd like to tell us?
I think that's really the big thing. No, we differentiate our product out of ByAthene. Once you go beyond the strapping, we do small things that make it seem more like Western or leather tack, and those small things include the keepers. We always make those in a matching color to the product.
Mhm.
You'll notice some of our competitors use different materials for the keepers. Um, we just like the way Western tack looks out of it. And of course, we love how it performs. And then we go up a notch, which is we use nothing but stainless steel hardware. And because we make our own product, we not only can choose stainless steel, but we can choose every single fitting and buckle for its quality, to be sure it's equine strength, to be sure it is placed appropriately on the product. We also, and I don't know how many people can relate to this, but as I get older, I really am just got tired of messing with all of the snaps and things. So many times when people design tack and they put something stainless steel, they seem to have that parallel to that terminology, parallel to heavy duty. And you don't need that. What you need is equine strength, but I want things that my thumb can easily operate that are still equine strength and stainless steel. So here happens to be the snap that goes on many of our items, and it's thumb touch easy.
Mhm.
This halter's 2, 3 years old, and you can see it still operates just super easy. And the chamber here is self-sealed and self-oiled. And
Mhm.
so between the fact it's stainless steel and the chamber is self-sealed and oiled, we put a lifetime warranty on everything, including each and every snap. But we've also hand selected every single snap and buckle and fitting, so that it's not hard to operate and it's comfortable and easy for its rider, as well as being durable.
Yeah, I find that important too. With you get a little older, you get a little arthritis in your fingers, and you don't want to have
Ab-
to struggle with that stuff. So
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I want to ride my horse. I don't want to be fighting with my tack. It's supposed to be working for me, not the other way around.
that's right. That's right. Well, this is awesome. So we're just going to keep them short, and we covered a lot of information here, and you guys
Yeah.
are getting to know Sherry a little better, and Sophie, and you'll get to see more of them in our next episodes. If you have any questions for Sherry, please leave a comment under this video, and we'll make sure that Sherry is aware of your question or comment. And next week, catch episode 2, where Sherry will provide tips for measuring, fitting, and ordering your new tack, as well as other helpful information before your next taxident. If you've seen the little thing going around on Facebook about having a taxident, accidentally order some new tack. It happens all the time. But
I
you
know. Darn the bad luck.
but you want to make sure that you order the right stuff. So
Yeah, absolutely. And especially with the ByAthene, you're going to have it a long time.
yeah, so you want to make sure you're ordering the right thing. And Sherry is really, she's like #1 in customer client service, and she'll help you get what you need and get it right. So um, until next week, Sherry, thank you for
Thank you,
sweltering.
Traylon. And thank you, Top Trail Riders, for all of your support. I appreciate it. You have
Yep.
a spectacular day.
Okay, you too. Thanks a lot, Sherry.
Bye bye.
We'll see you later.